Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Quest for Glory 4. So in the last few games, or episodes should I say, we've upgraded our stats, and I was just taking a look in here, all of the ones that have gone up as things that we have done. Not majorly, but pretty decently. So let's go ahead and explore the outside world.
An old stump by the side of the road makes a convenient resting place for passers-by.
Convenient resting place.
You find 5 crowns that someone hid in the hollow stump. They're covered with mold and dirt, and have obviously been long since forgotten.
Mine now.
Some beautiful giant pumpkins are growing in the field.
Okay.
Tall shocks of corn have been harvested, and wait here to be stored for the winter.
Corn, you say?
You take an ear of the corn and put it away in your pack.
Can I take some of these pumpkins?
You've never been very good at making pumpkin pie.
Alright, so I guess I won't be doing that.
It doesn't say. It does. That didn't do it. That.
Okay. Let's continue. So what we're going to do today is focus on traveling around this world. Now, I pulled up a map so that way I can find everything, but we're going to head clockwise around the edges of this map and see if we can find everything there is. So we can basically follow along. So anything that lets me go to the right is basically how I'm going to go. Now, I probably should save before I go too far because I don't want to end up getting injured here. Let me save as I go. We'll start heading west, or east, excuse me. East and north until we hit a corner and have to go around the south. I pulled up a map of this world. That way I have a layout of everything, because I do not enjoy doing the mapping part of all of this. It is tedium. But everything you find from
The majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
Ooh-wee.
The inscription on this headstone reads, Michael Med bumped his head in another man's bed. Now he's dead. Rest in peace.
So like I said, I'm going to work my way and check all these different things out. And as you go, all this stuff is working in a clockwise direction, working west and north along, or east and north.
At night. Arkin saw his final sight. Now the question seems to be, what in the world did Tenor see? Here lies the body of Carrie Nation, who answered a vampire's invitation. Now there's cause for lamentation. It was a fatal recreation. Here lies the spirit of Barney Blue. To his lover was untrue. So she knew just what to do. Fixed herself some Barney stew.
Yeah.
This headstone reads, On a dare, Pasha Sperry spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night. An inscription on the door says, House of Ligeia Poe. May she rest forever. A heavy stone door seals off the Borgov family crypt. A relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov.
I'll have to take a look at that closer in a second here.
This gravestone is marked, No effort could Elissa save. She passed into a watery grave. Her body was lost, only her memory remains. Here lies Janos, faithful forever to his lost true love. laid beside her empty grave. A fresh grave has recently been opened here.
Of course.
2 spare coffins await their customers here. Apparently Igor has finally managed to get ahead of business.
Let's check out this crest.
It is deathly silent beyond the door.
Well, it is a crypt. Examine the
You
door.
examine the door closely. It's massive and well made. A large lock secures the door. Above the door is an intricate crest with the single word Borgov above it.
I'm thinking those are colors. You mentioned a colored thing before, so I'm writing it down off to the side here so I have it. I think that would be blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet. But I don't know. It just seems like it's something I should note. Later down the line, it might come in handy. We'll see. Anyway, let's try to pick the lock.
All right. You hear a sharp snick as your lockpicks catch the tumblers just right. The crypt door opens.
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't want to go in right away. Jeez, I should have saved before I did this. Alright, so I went into that crypt, and I cut all that away, actually, because maybe it might be a little bit of a montage, but either way, that place is full of treasure. It is definitely the castle, but there's no way back out. Once I enter this crypt, it's magically locked. There's no way for me to exit there. Getting in was pretty easy. Getting around it was pretty easy. But I'm not supposed to be there yet. So, with that, I will head on and continue to explore the forest like I said I would for this episode. Because I got distracted for what seems about 20 minutes in there, thinking I could find a way out, which I did not.
The bush looks a little strange, almost as though it is sitting rather than growing in its place. No one seems to be listening.
Let's go get the cat. You hear a giggle from behind the bush, and a squeaky voice says, 1 and 1 and 1 make 3. Tell me what you make of me. Reading, writing, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name? Oh, you're the Lishi. I know this much.
Tell the creature it's called the Lishi.
Ah, that's the price of too much fame.
That is in
Now
my
you've gone and
manual.
guessed my name.
Look at that.
Lishi, look and see, in a bush or up a tree. Lishi, riddle rhyme. Can you solve them every time?
I'll work on it. Huh. So I guess as I come back to this place, there'll be more riddles to do. But yeah, that's a Lishi. It was actually in my manual. They talked about that thing, so it does riddles and stuff. Well, if I come across them again, or come passing through there again, hopefully we'll come across them again. But yeah, there you go. So like I said, continuing to wrap my way around. I'm now basically left or east of the graveyard, and just a little further north, and north again. Follow the edge of this thing so we can see what all is in this forest. Nothing here.
You pick a few of the flowers.
Oh. Okay. It's so mundane, he's just like, whatever, dude. And I'll keep following along.
Pine trees grow in profusion in this cool climate. In winter, they needle the deciduous trees mercilessly. You are near the northeastern corner of the forest.
Yeah,
You
it
can
tells
see
you where you
brightly
are.
colored wagons to the north.
How convenient. To the northeast. Can I go north, or do I need to go east and then north? Apparently not. Brightly covered wagons, he says. I like that it tells you kind of your bearings of where you are. Let's save before I go further. I'm glad I had an extra save. Oh my goodness. I thought I had covered all 3 of my saves inside of that castle. And thankfully I did not. Or I would have been out of luck. Having to restart everything I'd done.
Colorful wagons surround the fire pit in this authentic Moldavian gypsy camp. You've heard that gypsies like to keep to themselves, but surely they won't mind just one visitor.
They got a lot of wolves. Well, I'll mind my own fucking business.
Go away! We allow no strangers in our camp. Leave immediately!
I'm not a stranger.
We care not who you are. Just leave!
Okay.
You greet the man and the wolves.
Leave. You are not welcome.
I'll leave. I just wanted to talk to you a bit. How about a thief sign?
Put your thumb on your nose and wiggle your fingers while rubbing the other hand on your belly.
That sign means nothing to us. Just do not think that you can steal from the gypsies. We deal harshly with thieves.
But you're gypsies. You are thieves. Whatever. What can you tell me? What's with the wolves, man?
These wolves will soon be at your throat if you do not go. Leave here.
His eyes sparkle and everything. Who are you?
I lose my patience, and soon these wolves will tear your throat.
Hey man, I'm just asking simple questions.
We gypsies do not want strangers here. Go away, or the wolves will gnaw your bones.
Okay.
Go away! This camp is ours!
Alright. Jeez, he gave me no information. Okay, so there's nothing to do with this corner. Well, at least we found the Gypsy Camp, if we ever need it, in the far northeasternmost part. So we're now what looks like to be along the most eastern side of this map, so we're going to work our way down and see what else we can find. Uh-oh. Some of the combat. I have an auto combat on, which you would have seen in the castle, which will make this a hell of a lot easier to do. Hopefully it'll allow me to survive. Because I can't use the controls to do this all at the same time. Gotcha, bitch. I mean, it's not a major challenge, thankfully. I didn't want it to
Wyvern
be.
has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
What, dragons have a place to hide treasure? Silliness. So there's a fight. A little bit of experience gained from that, I bet. Not as much as, say, a fighter, because fighters actually get points for all that kind of stuff. Intelligence has gone up. Stealth, acrobatics, from all my fighting styles. I like that it does that for you.
These bushes look as though someone planted them here deliberately.
Yeah. Can I remove them?
The bush won't budge. It's almost as if it were welded to the spot by magic.
Interesting. So it's something that shouldn't be here. Alright. We'll have to definitely check this out again. Can I walk past it at all? No. Alright. We'll have to come back and check this region out as well. Continuing as we circle around.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. The stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
How does it do it, but with magic?
The fruit tree is laden with luscious-looking fruits of many kinds. It must be one of the rare mixed fruit trees.
That's my favorite kind. Let's go have some. This must be Arana's garden.
As you approach the tree, the fruit vanishes. Must be that low-calorie kind.
Oh.
It doesn't say.
I guess.
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest.
I guess I'm not allowed to use this place like it was before. Look at this.
Someone has dug a large hole there, perhaps removing a bush or a small tree.
So something's missing from here. That's what the problem is. Well, this space is literally south of Leishi, but you have to go out and around to get to it. We'll have to find ourselves something about a bush. Or find a type of bush or plant that belongs there. Maybe then that'll correct it and allow us to be able to use Narana's piece. There's another dead end. Alright. This is the southernmost part of the map.
There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches.
Yeah, perfectly normal.
No one seems... You'll have to get a little closer. The bush seems to be hard of hearing.
Of course. Let's go touch the bush.
That's not a great idea. The bush would start with the hand you offer it, then eat the rest of you as well.
Okay. Well, let's get a little closer and see what happens at least.
That hurt. That really hurt. Think of being stung by a 10-foot-long wasp.
Oh, jeez.
You think that would be a relief in comparison? You'll have to get a little closer.
No, I will not. I can definitely throw rocks at its eyes.
You grab...
By throwing that sucky? Oh my goodness.
You grab...
There we go, I hit it.
You've managed to knock a branch with some berries loose from the bush.
I'm not getting near that thing. Excuse me. I gotta figure out how to touch it though. Let's see if I can grab that without killing myself. Whip.
That hurt. You think... You strip the berries from the loose branch and carefully store them in a pocket in your backpack. That hurt. That... You think that...
Yes. Over here.
Nothing...
Before I get killed.
That hurt.
Whew, man. Alright, that was fucking dangerous. Not sure what these things are for, but that was all very dangerous to do. That's a cure poison potion. And I got a healing potion. Just in case I need
That
the
feels
health.
good. Just what you needed to relieve some of the aches and pains of everyday adventure.
Alright, let's get on some kind of crazy ass bush that's very angry with everything that moves near it, so I'm like, fuck with that thing. Chucking rocks at it wasn't a bad idea though. Alright, I think we are almost back to where we were before. We should only be a couple of screens south of where the town is now. In fact,
You are somewhere in the middle of the forest. You can barely discern the traces of an old road leading north and south.
yep, there we go. So let's head south. Yeah, as far as we can. And we'll head as far west now, straight across as we can. Because I know south of here is that whole area we started in, although I do need
Phew.
to get some stuff from that.
A gruesome, horribly slathering monster just wandered by without seeing you. And did he look hungry?
Huh. That's cool. My stealthing through the woods has made it harder for enemies to see me. That's useful. For once. Oh, dead end. Well, dead end with only a south to go. What is all of this?
Hello there. Could you help me? This
Hello.
water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
No, thank you. I'm gonna save what I do. We'll see what happens. But yes, I can warm you up. I'll warm you up real good. With this duke. Yeah, come here. Come here, baby.
You wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold. The lake spirit moans softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
Mm-hmm. I should have been pulling her up out of the lake. Quickly discover that you really don't know how to breathe water. Going drown. Stupid. No, but hello.
Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
No, thank you.
Surely a hero like you will help someone like me. Please, take my hand.
I will not.
It is so cold here in the lake. Please, come and hold me and help me to be warm again.
I will warm your heart with some flowers.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember.
I guess I shouldn't drown you, is what that said. Now will you listen to me?
You tell the Rusalka about some of your previous adventures.
It's a Rusalka.
Gee,
Okay.
you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm bad.
Nah, baby, you can't be bad. What's a Rusalka?
It is lonely being a Rusalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid.
You have a name?
I've been a Rusalka for so long, I've forgotten.
Okay.
This
What's
lake
this
is
lake?
surrounded on three sides by steep mountains. To the southwest, it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water.
Tell me more of the swamp.
The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath.
Sounds like this
Kinda
place.
sounds like my job description,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there.
She's all kind and shit.
I stay far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps.
They're like zombie worm things. Alright. This forest?
I don't know much about the forest. I can't leave my lake, so I don't get around there much.
Okay. Why are you here?
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like this.
I don't really know. I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake.
You enjoy drowning people?
It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rizalka is all about.
How do you get a job like that? You know about the town?
I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go get down there with you, but yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything I could do for you here. But it's nice to talk. Pretty Nikki Lady. Okay, take a quick turn around and see a look at her again. Alright, let's go ahead and try to head back to the shrine and see if we can collect some things. One of the things the doctor mentioned was a fluid of life, essentially, and not quite a liquid, stuff like that. And I'm thinking he's referring to the oozing ooze that's here. So let's see if that's what he's referring to and try to get a hold of that. You know what I think I've been missing? I think I'm missing my grappling hook. Let me go back and get that before I fiddle with this, see if I can get that thing now that I have one. So we're back here. It's nighttime. It's dangerous down the woods. I've gotten a hold of some rocks, and I got my grappling. I was thinking about staying in town, but I figured I want to do this and see if we can get to Arana's peace with it and maybe find a place safe to save. Alright, let's try to dislodge this tree and see if this is what the Arana's peace area is needing for us.
You managed to knock... You knocked some more rocks loose. The pile is definitely loose. That last throw did it. The rock pile has collapsed and goo is oozing down from the pool.
Ooh. That's kind of the goo I'm needing, too. Oh, well. Save this. Well, that's going to crash my game. Okay. Let's try collecting up some of this ooze here before I do anything.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
And see if now we can get this thing. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to try to take this back to... I'm going to take this back to Arana's peace and see if we can plant this. Found a ghost out here in the woods.
Hello. Can you help me? I seem to be lost.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think you should be getting near me, though.
I'm afraid of ghosts.
You're a ghost.
It's not safe to be out at night. Can you show me the way home?
No.
Nothing.
What? Oh, you son of a bitch. Get away from her. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not letting her touch me. We can creep now. She was way too damn close. Every time I spoke to her, she was getting closer. Not worth the effort. We should be able to go south and then east and north into Arana's peace now, because we should just be on the outside of Arana's peace here. Let's hopefully be able to plant this plant. Hopefully be safe when we do so. Every time I go somewhere out here at night, man, they were not joking when they said it's dangerous to travel at night. Alright, let's drop this plant in here.
You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
Cool.
The bonsai bush is
Thriving in the rich soil. Now hopefully I could get some of this food and get some rest now that I have kindly come here to do that.
It doesn't.
Nothing talks here, so I should be fine. Don't disappear, fruit.
As you approach the tree,
Fruit vanishes every time. Alright, well, can I rest here safely? See if I can drink some of this water. Watch me die right now.
You take a drink of the cool water. It tastes like wild strawberries.
Wonder what it did. Well, let's rest here because it should be safe. Just sleep here until morning. Hopefully I won't get turned into anything. Ooh. Dreams?
You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic.
What?
You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe.
Hear 'em.
This is the true joy of living.
I guess. Sleep at Arana's peace more often.
Suddenly, you find yourself trapped by darkness.
Uh-oh.
You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain. The agony of lungs without air. The burning cold of a body trapped in ice. The terror of helplessness as death approaches. You float, cold and lifeless.
Okay, we're still in a dream, right?
You awaken
Oh,
as the sun begins to rise.
Phew. That was a weird-ass nightmare.
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. It's probably been a little bit long, so I was exploring all the woods, but we've covered every place. The only thing we haven't found is Baba Yaga's hut. I think it has to do with the bushes in that one location. Once we get to that, we'll find out, but we'll explore some more. There's still the swamps we've got to go through, and there's a few other things. We still got to do a bunch of talking with different characters. I think what I'm going to do next is speak to Lishi right after I go back to town. Yeah, go back to town and collect our drinks and potions and things like that in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Hey, fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.